Okay, first video of 2019. This is gonna be interesting. Hey, it's Zadie, and you're watching Flytte Kartina. This is the first video of the year, so I thought it was like fitting for me to end 2018 with the 10 best movies of 2018 and to start 2019 off with the movies that I'm most excited for. These are not what I'm gonna think are the best movies of 2019. These are actually just movies that I'm excited for because they're interesting to me. They're not the ones with the most hype, so I actually don't have Spider-Man Far From Home on this list, but it was in the running for things, but other things beat it out. So it's not the movie I'm like thinking is gonna be great, but I'm thinking it's just gonna be the concept of it is interesting. Granted, we don't know all of the movies that are coming out in 2019, but this is just what I have right now. Let's start out with number 10. I chose number 10 to be Toy Story 4. The reason that this is number 10 is because I am looking forward to either seeing this movie make a great impact on its audience and its target audience and just complete the Toy Story series has already completed and just bring everything full circle to an even more satisfying ending, or it's going to be a complete failure like the Cars trilogy, and I'm looking forward to see where this is going to go, if it's going to go either way. Next is number 9, and fittingly I chose this to be Star Wars Episode 9. The reason that Star Wars Episode 9 is on number 9 of my list is because I don't actually know anything about Star Wars Episode 9, I just know about the title of it, and I'm hoping that Episode 9 will kind of complete every single Star Wars anything, at least until the next generation wakes up and starts moving around a little bit more. Next we have number 8, and we're gonna continue on the Disney track and go to Aladdin. Aladdin was one of my favorite movies as a kid. I really enjoy the concept of it. I wasn't the kind of person who was into princess movies. Really looking forward to what they do with this. I saw some things in Entertainment Weekly on some photos from the set, and the colors look fantastic, the costumes look amazing, and I'm just really looking forward to what they're gonna be doing here. Next we have number 7, and number 7 is gonna be Captain Marvel. Now this is the first female lead movie that Marvel has put out. I'm really fascinated by Captain Marvel because not a lot is really known about her. I always try my best to do research on these things, but like with Captain Marvel it's really confusing and there are too many lifetimes and different variations of Captain Marvel to really burn down to one core character. We're gonna have a CGI Nick Fury, so that's gonna be fun. That leads us to number 6, which means we're almost at the halfway point. This is like the lesser half of my excitement for the movies, and then the better half will come later. But number 6 is Lego Movie 2, the second part. The trailers I saw weren't super phenomenal. They looked like they're actually trying to make a plot with this thing. Unlike in the first Lego movie, from the trailers you couldn't really gauge what was actually happening. It was mostly just comedic. In these trailers you actually see a storyline and you're like, okay, I'm pretty sure I know where this is gonna head. Now we're on to number 5, and now that we've reached the halfway point, I have to tell you guys something that I forgot to say at the beginning of the video, and that is I am planning to see all of these movies, but it might not be completely possible to see all of these movies within the release date. Does that make sense? Because I'm not a big YouTube channel with a huge follower fan base and like really good street cred on the YouTube platform, I don't get to go to premieres and stuff like that and go see movies early so I can get my reviews out earlier. So I try to stick within the 1 week margin of when it was released. So it's released on a Friday. The next Thursday, by the next week, you should be able to see a review of mine. I am waiting for the day that I will be able to go to movie premieres and meet people and have great conversations with like directors and like film producers and all these different kinds of people in the actual film world, but I haven't made it to that point yet, and so that's just kind of where I'm at right now. Alright, we're just gonna go on to number 5, which is Joker. I am not sure what they're gonna be doing with this character. It's gonna be really interesting. These guys are kind of late on the train of bad guys but good guys in this light sort of perspective, but I think the Joker is a really fascinating character, and I don't know which version they're gonna be choosing, but it's gonna be definitely interesting. I wonder if they're going to be executing it in a way that is like gonna be cool. Number 4 is Dora the Explorer. The reason why this is so high on the list is because who would think of taking this kid TV show, it's a cartoon that's been around for a long time, and turning it into a live action movie? I don't even know anything about it, but it just looks really weird, and so I like weird things, and so I'm just gonna that's why it's number 4. We are now in the top 3. These are the top 3 movies that I am most looking forward to in 2019. Number 3 is Shazam. I think they did a beautiful job of choosing what parts of the movie they were going to take out and put in the trailer and reveal to us, and I think the casting choice was actually really cool. Number 2 on my list is How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. I absolutely love the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy that they've been putting out. The first one was good and I really like the second one. I'm really hoping that the third one they don't botch. I don't like the kind of angle that they're going for in this, where they have a light fury and it's gonna be like kind of a mating situation for Toothless and probably Hiccup. It is what it is, and it's probably gonna be really cool to see anyways, like animation wise. It's probably gonna be amazing. That leaves me with number 1, and that is Endgame. That is something that I am definitely looking forward to. This is the end of an era, 10 years of superhero movies from Marvel, and it's gonna end with Endgame. It's definitely gonna be a journey, and I think that the Russo brothers are going to end it nicely and finish it nicely in a way that won't satisfy every single want from the fans, but it'll satisfy what they can't satisfy. And there you have it, guys. Those are the top 10 movies I'm most looking forward to in 2019. It's a new year, so if you are new here, you might want to scroll down and subscribe and like this video, and maybe comment down below what movie out of the top 10 list or not on the top 10 list that you are also looking forward to in 2019. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great Random Thursday. I will see you on the other side of the screen. Bye!